After more than 6 hours, the Phoenix City Council just approved new restrictions on food distribution and medical care for people who are experiencing homelessness in city parks. Thanks for joining us tonight for 12 News at 10. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadiva Devine. This comes after more than a year of back and forth discussions. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is joining us live outside of the City Hall chambers. And Chase, what more can you tell us?
Well, Creepy, I'll tell you, it was a very long city council meeting, but at the very end, they approved this ordinance in a 6-3 vote. And as you mentioned, they've been discussing this for more than a year. And you may remember they approved this ordinance back in December, but they kept delaying its implementation so they could get more community feedback leading to tonight's approval. Now, I want to go ahead and show you some bullet points of what this ordinance will do. Now, under the ordinance, service providers that give medical care or food to the homeless population at city parks will now have to get a permit, which are free. It requires that medical treatment must happen in an enclosed tent or mobile medical vehicle in designated areas like parking lots. All needles and medical waste must be thrown away. And only 2 service permits, including food distribution permits, can be issued for the same eligible park each month. Now, the city says this is in response to problems of needles and medical waste being left behind, creating unsafe conditions for people and families who go to our parks here. Many parents, firefighters, coaches, and more speaking in favor of the ordinance.
At its core, this is about ensuring our parks remain safe, functional, and accessible for everyone.
We believe we can support vulnerable population while preserving the safe, dedicated spaces for children.
I went down the slide and got hurt with the needle, and I was bleeding, and my mom had to take me to the hospital.
Public comment on this topic went on for more than 5 hours. The majority of speakers against it. Those same service providers and homeless advocates arguing this ordinance is essentially a ban, saying while the goal is to clean up the parks of needles, it won't stop people from finding them. The City Parks Department also said there's no data that they have showing this will clean up the parks.
Because I believe that living beings deserve care, food, shelter, and compassion.
Criminalization does not reduce the needles in the park. Criminalization does not solve the underlying problem.
There's this mythology that's out there that providers are coming and giving people needles, and then those needles end up on the ground. That's not what happens.
Now, those same people against this ordinance also said that for those who do provide treatment without a permit, they will be hit with a Class 1 misdemeanor, essentially making it a crime to help people experiencing homelessness if they don't follow these new rules. Other council members say it comes down to finding a balance for both sides, creating a safe place for families to enjoy Phoenix parks while not completely getting rid of the services that unhoused individuals rely on. Now, we were told tonight that this ordinance will go into effect on June 5th. They're going to start the application process on their website after tomorrow morning. But this battle doesn't seem to be over. For some of the speakers tonight, including local attorneys, they said that this ordinance violates First Amendment rights, and they are potentially threatening litigation to prevent this ordinance from going through. So again, this could still be an ongoing situation. We'll be sure to keep you updated as it develops. We're live in downtown Phoenix. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase, thank you.